Okay, this video is going to quickly, and it is going to be quick this time, honest, show you how to create a timer to use as a key delay. Okay, timers are things that you manage yourself, and they just run. Okay, at an interval, and you can check to see if the timer's elapsed. And as soon as it's elapsed, it's reset by default. Okay, you can change that, but you don't really want that behavior often. So this can be used for someone to do auto fire, so they hold their finger down. So instead of individually pressing a key and letting go and pressing a key, someone can hold their finger down and we can control how often we respond to that input. That's what these timers are for. So I've got a little test thing. I'm just going to play a shoot sound. Okay, so I've got a bit of code in game loop and general logic, okay, if you want to go to that, that I've used on a previous event video that displays the event. So it says creates a text store, it's underneath and just before check input on game loop. It's underneath the other text drawing, which was the engine drawing. Okay, so you might have seen this already if you had a look at the other event video. So I've just done t equals new text store, picked a font, asked the event manager to give me the timer string with the elapsed time and displayed it on screen. Okay, that's all that does. So the first thing we need to do, we need to create a timer. So in my title screen I'm going to create that timer. So I'm going to say event manager.add timer, and you must do it as add timer because it works differently. And then we say new event, give it an interval, so I'm going to say 0.5 seconds. So every half of a second I can respond to this key press that I'm going to set up, and I'm going to call it shoot delay. Again, important how you spell these because the spelling has to be exactly the same. So shoot delay. So if I just run that, you'll see that I've got a timer going and it just keeps increasing and increasing and increasing. Okay, it just keeps running. Doesn't do much. That's all it does. Alright. Now for my input code, I've gone to my title state and I'm just going to put a key press in there. So I'm going to say input manager, and now this time instead of key pressed, which checks to see if a key's just been pressed, I'm going to do key down, which says is there a key being held? You know, has someone got the key down on the keyboard? And you can do the same for the gamepad buttons. So I'm just going to check to see if enter's down. Okay, and that's what's going to be my shoot key. Now if I just do this and then I'm going to play my shoot sound, I'll show you the effect of leaving it like this. So I'm going to say shoot because that's what the name of that shoot sound I gave you is. If I run this, you'll see the effect of this. It should get picked up by the microphone. I hope it does anyway. So it's playing 100 of those shoot sounds a second, which is stupid. Okay, unless you want to sound like some nutcase. Right, so what we're going to do, back to the input code, we're going to say, right, if that key's down, but we're also going to say and in C# we put and to mean and. So we're saying if the key's down, and we'll ask the event manager if that timer called shoot delay is elapsed. Okay, so we're saying the key's got to be down and the time has got to be up. Now the time that's got to be up is half a second. Okay, so if at least half a second has passed, we'll respond to the key. What will then happen is that timer will automatically reset. So the effect of this should be that we only hear a sound every half a second. Let's hope it works, or I'm going to look stupid. There you go, every half a second. If I want it slower, all I've got to do, change the time value. So you'll have to decide what your times. Now these key delays are quite handy when you're doing high score entry, because people don't like keeping on pressing buttons and keys. They'd rather hold down a key and have it scroll through the letters. So this is going to be critical when you come to your high score entry. Okay, let's make it. We can make it as fast as we want. So this is going to be 1/4 of a second. See the effect of that. So it's just something to play around with. They're actually very handy. So just look at it again. So add a timer to the event manager, give it an interval and a name, and in the input code say check for what you want to check, so is a key down, and then say and as the timer elapsed. Simple as that.